This is my front door and it's currently locked. I could unlock it using keys, but I can also use a smartphone, a tablet, or even a laptop. This is made possible using this IoT lock, which connects to Wi-Fi and can be controlled over the internet. This video will cover its features, as well as introduce some of its implementation details. This is the lock that was originally on my front door. Since I live in a rented apartment, I wanted a system that can fit on top of it without requiring too many modifications. So, the objective is to actuate the knob of the lock. This is achieved using this servo motor, which has enough torque for the task. The servo is controlled by a Wemos D1 Mini, which is a breakout board for an ESP8266 Wi-Fi microcontroller. The Wemos is mounted on a simple proto board that features connectors for the servo, power, as well as a couple of buttons. It also features LEDs to indicate the state of the lock. For those interested, the schematic of the PCB is open source and available online. The servo and the PCB must somehow be mounted on the door. On top of that, the lock knob must be coupled to the servo's output shaft. This is achieved using parts designed in CAD, which were later 3D printed. This is what the final assembly looks like. Attaching the system to the door is fairly straightforward, using the screws that were already on the lock. Power is provided by this power supply unit, which contains an AC to DC 5V converter. The firmware running on the ESP8266 is written as an Arduino sketch. It controls the various I/O of the device, such as the servo or the LEDs. It also handles Wi-Fi, HTTP and MQTT. The ESP8266 hosts a web server which can be accessed for device configurations such as Wi-Fi. The lock can be controlled using HTTP requests, which can be sent using a dedicated web page. MQTT control is also possible, which allows the lock to be integrated in various home automation applications. Here is an example with my custom home control panel. Similarly, it can also be easily integrated in HomeAssistant. A physical button has also been added to the lock so that it can be operated without any device. Additionally, the lock can still be operated using normal keys. This is due to the fact that the servo coupling features an intentional 90-degree backlash. I've been using this lock daily without any issue for the past couple years. For those interested in this project, additional details are available in the video description below. Thank you for watching.